Waiting and patience can be so hard sometimes. I know recently my kids really struggled with it when they were waiting for some toys to arrive in the mail. And every single day they woke up, they would say, "Is it gonna come today? Is it gonna come today?" And the day that it was scheduled to arrive, they sat out on the front driveway with me and waited for the truck to come and deliver it. I know even as an adult, I struggle with patience. I struggle with just waiting and being in the moment as it unfolds. If I'm driving in traffic and I'm in a hurry and I get stuck at a red light, I'm the first one to start to get tense and be like, come on, let's go faster. And I think it's a common experience for all human beings, that we have this tendency to want to rush through things to get to the other side. We want things to move faster. We want projects to be completed quicker than we would like them to. And there's just a sense of impatience in our hearts. And today in the readings, we get this beautiful message from the Lord on the Feast of the Presentation to trust in the slow work of God. The people of Israel waited for so long for the Messiah to come. And then when the Messiah did come, it was in a form that was so ordinary, so quiet, so gentle, and in a way that needed time and slow growth to come to fruition so the Messiah could come for his purpose, to die on the cross for us and open the gates of heaven. And that slow work is where the glory is. It's where God is moving. We can assume that Mary understood the slow work of God when Simeon said to her, "A sword will pierce your heart." That was something that had to unfold in her own motherly heart. What did that mean and how was that going to feel? And then when those swords did pierce her heart, to be able to sit in those moments, accepting them as part of God's will, instead of trying to rush through them or make them go faster or wish she was on the other side of them. Even the prophetess Anna that we read about, she was praying in the temple night and day, trusting in the slow work of God instead of trying to rush through it. And all of these examples today give us this message. Wherever we are, we know that God is with us, that we're his children and he loves us. He hasn't abandoned us, and he always desires our good. And knowing that, we can say, the moment that I'm in right now, I can accept that God has sent this to me for some purpose, to learn from, to grow from, to serve him in some way. And even if it's not going as fast as I would plan, I can trust in the slow work of God, that he brings all things to completion that are good and that are part of his purpose and will for our salvation. And so this week, I hope that you'll focus on the same thing and slow down a little bit. And when you find yourself feeling a little impatient, to just take that moment and say, God, what are you doing in this moment? What work is happening that you're requiring me to slow down and trust in you? I'll be praying for you. Please pray for me. God bless you.